fire truck.
What's up, everybody? Back with another video. Hope everybody's doing well and swell in the new world normal. Shout out to my brother True Virus. Hope everything is all right. Shout out to all you guys on this Wednesday morning. Let's see. I hope everybody's doing good. There's a lot going on, as always. A lot going on off the internet. A lot going on the internet. A lot going on away from the realms of the internet. A lot going on other platforms that, you know, some platforms don't even fucking have a clue about what's going on. Just a lot going on, you know. Send that out real quick. So yeah, sorry about that. So shout out to all you guys. A lot of news, and one of the news that's going around, I uploaded little shorts on my channel. And it's been going around on social media. You know, Aurora, Colorado. It shouldn't be too hard to figure out what's going on there. Just by the name itself, understanding the police force probably is one of the most corrupt, and they're all openly, Freemasons, but that's a whole nother story. Doesn't mean they're bad, but these are high rankers right here. We know a lot goes on in Aurora, Colorado. Plus, it's about 45 minutes where I'm from. So, but yeah, things are slowly unfolding. And then you got Chicago, Shout out to my brother Wise. I know he knows exactly what I'm talking about in this video. He already know. He probably could see what I'm uploading exactly 100% where I'm coming from. All right, I already know it. So shout out to him. But yeah, so you got that, and then you got Chicago. And then there's a city somewhere in Texas too. Forgot where it was. That they have the same rhetoric. And Chicago, okay. Then you got Aurora, okay. Then you got Hell's Angels, okay. Then you got Chicago gang members, okay. And there was this other video, I don't know where, I forgot where the fuck it's from, but you had some other people that looked like they were in the gangs. Talking about, I couldn't put the video on here. I tried to upload it. I thought I converted it to an MP4, but apparently it still says you need to convert to an MP4 to upload it on this fucking StreamYards. But maybe when I don't know. I can't play it on here. So you can check it out on my channel. But all of a sudden, and then the one gangs, so-called, gang members, they got a megaphone. They're riding around with a megaphone out the window, talking and shit. I immediately understand what the fuck these people are doing, okay? This is just my opinion now. I could be fucking wrong, but, it makes not much sense, and the timing is perfect, okay? And we all know they're setting up something. So Venezuelan gangs, think about it. I'm sure there's, hey, listen, they play both sides, guys. It is what it is. They play both sides. So you got Venezuelan gangs, right? So-called gangs, so-called taking over communities. I mean, does this happen? Yeah. Gangs take over communities all the time here in America. They've been doing it for a very long time, but the feds come in and try to eliminate as much as they can. But you got to ask yourself, okay, it's a police state in Rochester. I mean, you can't even gather. They wouldn't even let motherfuckers gather for a party, but they're gonna let gangs take over apartment buildings, and it's okay. No, that just doesn't happen unless it's allowed to happen, made to happen. It just don't happen. Okay. I mean, it just don't fucking happen. It just don't. Doesn't happen. Maybe in Chicago, because it's, hey, man, there's areas the police don't even fucking go, But to have gangs come out and tell on social media with their face what they're going to do, immediately, you got to say, hold on, wait a minute. Because you're talking possibly, to only one, look, that's physical already in itself, which more than likely results in guns, and more than likely is gun violence and murders. I mean, it's shit. I mean, what I see is, okay, Chicago. It's not a young kid. This is like an older dude, right? He's about 20, upper 20s, 30s, saying what, he's saying that, talking this, that, and this, right? Looks like he just took the shirt out of his wallet, all wrinkled up, just throw the shirt on real quick, all right? You have him, and then you have the other people. I believe that might have been Colorado, not sure. But they were like white gangsters, right? And like maybe Mexican, Spanish gangsters, right? Tatted up faces, all kind of shit. But they were older, just willy-nilly promoting it, da-da-da, right? Then you got the Hells Angels, who the video was originally like, oh, it was 12 of us. I'm like, okay, one the Hells Angels, it's not going to be 12, all right? It's not going to be fucking 12, all right? It'd be more like a fucking 1,000, all right? They're not going anywhere talking about anything with 12 motherfuckers. It just don't happen. However many he said in the video, it was a very minuscule amount of people. Like, I can get more people than that to go fucking ride somewhere. So there's no fucking way that's even possible. That's impossible for the Hells Angels. That don't happen. Okay? That don't happen because they're brothers. They got a brotherhood. Well, if 12 go, at least 1,000 are going. It just is what it is. So already, you see what they're doing. You see what they're doing. They're drawing out the people that would be detrimental to whatever plan and plots that they are doing, okay, to get them. This is the honeypot. This is how they get them, man. These dudes might be agents, guys. There are informants and government agents that look exactly like that. That's the first thing I thought. These are fucking informants and agents that have been doing ops for years on gangs. This is why a lot of motherfuckers are probably in prison now from gang activity. These motherfuckers right here. So why not use those to, see where the gun's at, see where the, boom, get them out here. The ones that think like saving America, the ones that are going to step up. Because I've seen in the news last week, the week before, past 2 weeks, okay, week and a half, January 6th rhetoric again. Okay, boom. Then I see, they captured they got the Venezuelan's fucking plane, presidential plane, Nicolas Maduro's fucking plane. Okay, they seized it for sanctions or some shit. Okay, all this Venezuelan, and then there's a lot of Venezuelan news a lot of people aren't looking up on, right? And Venezuela intertwines with Trump. Okay, also Venezuela has 2 presidents, if people don't know. Okay, so you gotta understand what's happened over the years also, all right, with Venezuela, which was destroyed by, Obama, all right? Well, not Obama, but the Obama administration, which probably all these presidents' payouts are some shit like that. George Bush probably getting paid from Iraq, boom. All right. President, the first George Bush, Iraq. Clinton probably all to do with Haiti and what is it, Bosnia, right? Whatever the fuck else they was doing. And then the next Bush, he profited from Afghanistan and the other Arab countries, right? So think about that. And the Clintons, they profited from, Libya and all that shit. And Obama comes along and he profits from some of the same type of shit, I mean, Venezuela and the other nations. And then Trump, he profits from what? Shit, the whole world, Mr. 19. All right. Think about it. Making deals, he made the deals like, the corporate deals. So, it just is what it is, man. So, fuck, I can't get off of this thing. So, again, you got all this Venezuelan news, right? And ironically, the Venezuela situation lines up with what they're doing here. ironically, right? Because a lot of Venezuelan news, right? Check this out. This is fucking today. Maduro, this is news today, guys, on fucking CNN. Why are they pushing Venezuela, right? They're manipulating people, right? Oh, Venezuelan, they're taking over and shit. Gangs, Venezuelan gangs, Venezuela. Why the fuck Venezuela? Honduran gangs are fucking worse than Venezuelan gangs. Brazilian gangs. What the fuck? Ecuadorian gangs. Like, come on, man. And they ain't really worse than anything in America. Actually, I think American gangs are more fucking dangerous because they got the real firepower and they do dumb shit. All right. But it says Maduro decrees Christmas will start in October as Venezuela cracks down on dissent. Christmas will start next month in Venezuela. Authoritarian leader Nicolas Maduro, and again, they say authoritarian leader. And look what they're cracking down on, dissent. Right? Remember, you got two fucking presidents, right? You got two presidents in Venezuela. Two, not one, two. So this is all the news coming out, All right. And then, like I said, the president plane was seized, right? Seized, right? So they say Venezuela president, right? So, hold on 1 second. No. So let me do another thing. All right. So again, now they're in the middle of let me just bust the whole Venezuelan shit down real quick because a lot of people don't know this shit. But from 2019 to 2023, right? The presidency was disputed between Juan Guaido and Nicolas Maduro from January 2019 to 2023. During that was a presidential crisis, right? Maduro was elected his first term in 2013, but received backlash from opposing Venezuelans and some members of the international community, especially the United States. Maduro was accused of authoritarian rule and fraud, and the elections were held on 2018, whatever. Guaido, the president of the National Assembly of Venezuela, took the oath of office as interim president on January 23rd, 2019, citing Article 233 of the Constitution of Venezuela to cease the usurpation, hold transitional government, and call for new electors. The office remained disputed until 2022 December, when opposition parties voted to dissolve the Guaido government, effective as January 5th, 2023. Again, right around January 6th, guys. All right. And then that made Maduro president again. But it's going on again with a whole nother fucking president. This is what a lot of people don't know. It's going on again. All right. And that has to do with hold on. That has to do with it says President Nicolas Maduro has been cracking down on. Now, this is the same shit that they're running here, guys. When you read all these stories, you'll be like, what the fuck? But this is one of the headlines, right? This is not U.S., right? Venezuela judge issues arrest warrant for opposition candidate Gonzalez. President Nicolas Maduro has been cracking down amid mass protests over July's disputed presidential election. Yet again, right? Opposing presidential candidate Edmundo Gonzalez, right, leads a demonstration against the official election results. It's the same shit again, guys. A judge in Venezuela has issued an arrest warrant for the opposition's former presidential candidate Edmundo Gonzalez, who claims to have rightfully won disputed election against President Nicolas Maduro. The warrant was issued on Monday at the request of the Office of Public Prosecutor, which is conducting a criminal investigation into closely fought election. It sought the warrant after 75-year-old Gonzalez, a former diplomat, failed to appear 3 times and answer questions charges including conspiracy and falsifying documents in relation to the election. Attorney General Tariq Saab shared photo of the warrant with Reuters news agency via message on the Telegram platform. Ironically, the same fucking platform, Telegram. Why would they have to say it? He shared it on the Telegram platform? Oh, that's the alternative where all the all conservatives and the Republicans go. You would never see fucking the Democratic fucking liberal fucking people talking about Telegram. All right? I mean, whatever the fuck that shit is. All right, the warrant follows comments of top officials saying Gonzalez and other members of the opposition should go to jail. This is the same shit they've been doing here in the United States. So it's unbelievable, guys. It's unbelievable. This man had the nerve to say he doesn't recognize law. He doesn't recognize anything. What's up with that? That's unacceptable, Maduro said in a broadcast on state television. Citizens agree that laws have to work and that officials do their job. Gonzalez spokesperson said they were awaiting any notification of a warrant, but made no further comment. The opposition always has denied any wrongdoing. Venezuela's National Electoral Council declared Maduro the winner of the July 28 vote, giving him a third 6-year term. The outcome has been disputed by opposition and much of the international community, with the U.S. going so far as to recognize Gonzalez as the victor. Yet again, the same shit, because some motherfucker said, oh, they don't have 2 presidents. That was, back in 2023. They have one now. Yeah. Well, obviously, these motherfuckers don't follow the shit and don't understand what they're doing. It's the same thing that they're going to do in November and give it a couple months to the inauguration, and then boom, whatever the fuck they got going down is going to be the same shit yet again. They're going to do some shit that's similar to this because Venezuela is way too much in the news. Okay. Way too the fuck much in news. And Venezuela and U.S. have been making synonymous news for fucking since 2016. And I've been making videos for years, and they never get no views because I'm just stupid. I'm just stupid, and I just talk out of my ass, and I don't got nothing to offer over here. Observers have said there's no evidence for that to support that claim. The opposition has published its own polling station election results, which says show Gonzalez winning by a wide margin. What? And I've said this before when fucking Trump didn't get elected again. I said, well, if they would have did an actual separate poll, and they would have if it would have been a real thing, if it would have been a real shit, it would show that motherfucker won. If it wasn't to do with some control shit, because people love Donald Trump, you got to face it. He would have won, but it's a game they're playing, right? And they did the same shit here. It says the opposition has published its own polling station election result, which says show Gonzalez winning by a wide margin. You think they're not going to run this shit here? I thought it would have been last year, but it's going to be this year. If it don't, hey, more power. But they're going to be running the same type of psychological operation. And then if you look at what's going on in Venezuela itself, because Venezuela, people don't know, when I was coming up, that shit was like fucking Hawaii. That was like a tour, like one of the number 1 tourist destinations abroad close was Venezuela. This beauty, it was a oil rich company. I mean, yeah, company is right. Country, and then it goes under Venezuelan law, each party participant in the election has the right to tally sheet from every voting machine. Government supporters attempted to block opposition representatives from obtaining copies of the crucial documents, but managed to secure them for more than 80% of the 30,000, ironically, machines. Maduro's United Socialist Party of Venezuela refused to publish its copies of tally sheets. Why the fuck is motherfuckers way down in Venezuela talking about some United Socialist? We know where that comes from. Maduro's United Socialist Party of Venezuela. Like, what in the fuck? The same systems, the same repetitive shit they do, the same shit they've done. This shit goes back to Hitler days, you know? And now that's a whole nother thing. Hitler shit's going viral again. Remember years ago, I've shared the videos of Hitler. I'm like, yo, people were like calling me some fucking weirdo and like all this other crazy shit. I'm like, how the fuck we know? This shit don't make sense. And this YouTube channel, which is totally God, they scrubbed all the videos off the internet, period, of him showing this shit, showing the documentation, showing the survivors who the Holocaust survivor who had nothing to do. Like, these were all fake agents, fake shit, and showed how, like, broke it down, like video he took from I don't know where he got it from, Germany, showing, getting it translated, breaking it down into how was this man hated by his people, right? And then the shit that he was talking, and when you translate it, and nobody seemed to ever we never seen this shit. When he translated, it was fucking mind-blowing what he was talking about. It's like relevant right now. And then go look at the legal framework on how Hitler didn't want a fucking war, right? He didn't want no war at all. He tried to avert. They forced that shit. And what he did is he prepared his fucking people for that war. They were a concentration camp, man. He was creating fucking war shelters and providing these people, all kinds of shit. We don't know the history. It's been washed. And then you got to look at, and then when I made the video, and I was like, yo, think about it. Why every year there was always repetitive shit when the internet really wasn't around? On TV, there was always shit about Hitler. Like every year, maybe 3-4 times a year, they're doing Hitler shit. And like, why the fuck? You gotta ask, why the fuck they want us to know so much about this motherfucker? He's gone and dead. Okay, he did this, he did that. All right, a lot of crazy. Why this motherfucker? Well, because maybe it wasn't what the story we were told. Maybe it was some Gaddafi shit, right? Maybe it was that other president shit, right? Maybe it was Saddam Hussein type shit. Where now clearly you can go back and look. These motherfuckers, they was all for their people, man. So how are we supposed to know? But right now the Hitler shit's going viral again because somebody used AI to his old speech videos, which I remember, and translated that shit in like a German English voice. That shit's dope as fuck. I was like, yo, this shit is dope as hell. Like, I mean, it's what he said translated to English. And you're like, yo, like, whoa. That shit is like, whoa, And I'm sure that shit will get scrubbed too. But that shit is, I'm like, man, okay, good. We been knew that. Thank you. Bring it back. Wake the sheep up some more. So anyways, Maduro's United Socialist Party of Venezuela refused to publish the copies of his tally sheets. I tell anybody, go look at the motherfucking Venezuela. Go deep into it. And you'd be like, all of a sudden, Venezuelan gangs? What? The migrant gangs, Venezuelan gangs? Oh, shit. Then go look at the tensions between Venezuela and the United States. Why? Because Venezuela is into the BRICS nations, which is the Belt and Road. Okay. Venezuela has a lot of what? Minerals, a lot of oil. What? Okay. And motherfuckers want to tell you. People out here want to tell you, oh, it's the New World Order. They're all against us, the people. What? Man, this is the same order that's been trying to take over the fucking world from eons. It's still doing it. All right, United States just way behind. You go look at the history of China. They've already been through this. China people were free in China at one point. They were fucking free. I mean, it was way back. They didn't have guns and bullets, AR-15s and shit. A lot of other countries, they were free. All right. We don't know what the fuck's going on in North Korea. We don't know. That isn't, that ain't ours. Ours is South Korea. Russia has that shit up. Whatever the fuck is over in North Korea, I don't fucking know. Nobody knows what's in North Korea. But this shit been going on for a very long time. You want to see something that's interesting too? Hold on. I'm gonna show you this shit too. And this is because I've been destroying these fucking gurus, law gurus over here, and they've been putting out fucking half information, borderline false information, sending people all kinds of which ways, have them all fucked up, which I personally think some of the motherfuckers is Freemasons, right? Very intelligent, you know, it doesn't make any sense. And, you know, this shit crushes a lot of people's whole fucking understanding, right? And like I said, one of the things that would give us so much knowledge in understanding science, religion, our reality, history, all in one is the law. You study that shit, it'll take you down fucking massive amount of rabbit holes because it goes into languages, it goes into words, and it goes into cultures and histories and upbringings and goes into tribes. It goes into the like dawns of man. It goes into natural law, cosmic law. It goes into all kinds of shit. It leaks into fucking what people call astrology, which I don't know what the fuck the name is, but it has to do with the above, right? So yeah, check this out. Hold on. This shit is fucked up. All right, hold on. Hold on, guys. Oh, wait. Hold on. Fuck. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. This is how you know. This is how a bitch could never tell me we ain't fucking slaves. And they don't have us set up as a slave, right? Hold on 1 second. Where the fuck is it at? Hold on. Hold on, guys. I got it. Give me 1 second. But oh shit, my phone went off. Sorry about that. Fuck. Let me know if y'all can still hear me. My phone just shut off. Let me know if y'all can still hear me. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know if y'all can still. Okay, good. Okay. Now, the Chinese term for slave, right, can also be roughly translated into debtor, dependent, or subject. Think about that. The Chinese term for that's what people don't know. All you gotta do is go to other countries, you know, China, Chinese. They were slaves. It was slave trade over there. But nobody wants to go look at that. They want to say, oh, black people were fucking slaves. Man, it was slaves every fucking where. And slavery was nominally abolished in 1910, although the practice continued until 1949 in China. Oh, magically they were freed? No, they wasn't freed. No, who went over there and freed them slaves? Like, who freed them slaves? Wait, they were wait a minute to 1949. Well, what happened in 1949? Oh, a new system came abroad, right? Make people think they're actually free, but they're still a fucking slave. Okay, let's control them all. They could still be a slave, but not just with the shit around the neck. We'll just take it off. You know, think they're living. You know, detach them from what is natural. You gotta understand, what is the motive of these motherfuckers, right? To dehumanize us, to take us away from the creator, right? So they could be the guy. That's the only thing I could think of. What is it? It's not money. It's not power. Okay. And we're starting to see the transformation into what it is now. You know, That's just fucked up shit. But again, like I said, who freed them? Was there a war in China that freed the fucking slaves? No, it's so. I mean, think about it. It's the same shit. And then you could go straight over to Russia and look up Russian slave into slavery. Look up laws. That's when you get the real truth. Go to the fucking laws. You know, that's when you get the real truth. Go to laws, treaties, documents, archives. That's the truth. It is what it is. You know how hard it is for something to get in the fucking archive? That shit has to be, that is the utmost absolute truth. That shit happened, right? It just is what it is. So think about that, right? The term for a slave is debtor, dependent, or subject. Oh, look at American laws. And then another thing is, right? One of the oldest legal traditions comes from China. That's before Roman law. That's before canon law. Okay. And this is what I told all these fucking people who are like, oh, the law is, from God, Jesus, Yahweh, and this and that. And look at the law is the same as the Bible. Bitch, that's because it wants to control your dumbass. This is a new age shit right here. You got to go before that. And then when you start showing shit from a legal tradition, right? Because that's what it's called. It wasn't law, it was legal traditions, right? They go way before that. They go way before that shit. So who took what from what? This is like the oldest traditions, right? Debtor, dependent, subject. And that shit you being using right now. If your ass go anywhere, you one of these motherfuckers right now. You're a every one of us is a fucking debtor according to them until we undebt ourselves. And every one of us is a dependent. A bitch do taxes, get shit says dependent right on it. And everybody is a fucking subject. But nobody wants to learn this shit. No one wants to know about it. Nobody gives a fuck. Motherfuckers want to be leaving fucking man flying out of the sky. Another one wants to believe in an orange fucking Muppet. Another one wants to believe a fucking rainbow. Another one's a fucking atheist. I mean, it's so much shit. Motherfuckers want to be in their spiritual loving light shit, right? Then you got the numbers fucking club over there. That's the most knowledge in the fucking world. And these fucking Jews and Jesuits are running the fucking whole fucking show. What? What? Get some number codes, some motherfucking number statutes, some fucking law codes, and to go decipher that shit and wake up from your real reality. And you can see what the fuck is going on in this bitch. You can see, like, when I see a Venezuelan gangs come to this, that shit makes zero sense whatsoever. None. Absolute zero. That you could spit in the ocean. That's what that is. As soon as I see that, I'm like, oh God, fuck, Venezuela. Oh, how ironic, right? Then this leaks into something bigger, some kind of governmental organization, some coup, some shit, something that's linked to some fucking president. They might even link Trump with this shit somehow. Oh, Trump used this, and because I was on that border. I was on there physically myself with a camera on the border. Trump's last fucking visit in office was down there. And I'm like, why the fuck is there no news down here? But there's mad news down here, and they were all Spanish news. This motherfucker waved the fucking magic wand. People think that this is, it's the Dems. They're letting control the border. This shit was going on when Donald Trump was the fucking president. 2019, 2020. That shit was going on. I was there documenting the whole fucking thing. I said, what the fuck is going on? That shit was under your favorite Muppet, Donald Trump, who signaled the fucking green light for these motherfuckers to come over here. Those that care. I don't give a fuck, right? Because there's some real people that come over to this motherfucker that just like everybody else. I don't believe in none of that shit. What's good, Ryan? I just saw the blue fucking wrench. What's good, Ryan? And Ryan, he's down there too. He's down there too. So again, Venezuelan gangs taking over. Get the fuck out of here. This shit is fed up fucking. This is what it is. Yeah, they may be real gang members. They may be told to go do this and something. I don't know. They've been told some shit. All right. There's a language barrier. And I told y'all motherfuckers think there's gonna be military over here, shit going on over here where a bitch gonna be speaking fucking English. Thank God a lot of people that speak Spanish, right? But this shit is to target your ass. This shit is to draw people out so they can get them January 6th day ass. Right? Because what's going to happen, 100% is going to happen, a Chicago gang, the Hells Angels, the fake Hells Angels, they're going to take innocent people, right? Come to find out, oh, all these people were we taking back our nation, but all these people were innocent people, and they just happen to not be illegals. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This is what they doing, guys, because this is a long plan for these motherfuckers. This is a long plan because we're going to be in a state like Venezuela. We're going to be in a state of confusion, political confusion, right? How long will they do it? I don't fucking know. People think it's going to be, the New World Order is here and we're going to fight and that's it. No, man. Will they have lights out situations? Yeah, of course. Lockdown type shit. Yeah, of course. They're going to do all that shit. We already know. Right. Angel. What's good, Angel? M. Davis. What's good, Jules? Super Badge. M. Davis. Rap Samples. What's good, y'all? Yeah, exactly. When I heard that Hell's Angels, because a lot of Hell's Angels in Rochester, I know a Hell's Angels, and this shit don't happen. It does not work like that. These motherfuckers are strict, especially the Hell's Angels. Like, there's motorcycle clubs, little motorcycles trying to pop up. They got to go talk to the Hell's Angels. They got to get the okay from the fucking Hell's Angels to have a motorcycle club. That shit is real serious. The motorcycle club shit is serious. A bitch is not about to come on, go viral, talking about we going to Aurora. The bitch is just going to be in Aurora, do what they need to do, and then you're going to hear about it later. And you got to know the feds have infiltrated the Hells Angels a long time ago, and there's major ops in the Hells Angels, and that's what you're seeing. They're going up there, and I bet you real hell, what? This ain't, who's doing this shit? This is what they do, guys. Same thing with the gangs. They have these fucking informants come out, do this shit. Boom. They orchestrate all this shit, man. They orchestrate shit. When you see shit viral and popping and this shit and that getting on the news, man, that's what they want you to see because they're manipulating you in some way. Because the real shit, they're not going to get on the news. Real motherfuckers, they're like, no, vigilantism, no, we can't have that. Real motherfuckers, they can't have the real motherfuckers that are nobodies coming out. They won't do that. They don't do shit. You don't do shit like that. And then these other fucking flunky gangs, they old as fuck. They look like straight agents talking about riding around with a megaphone. You're gonna do. Who the fuck does that? Like, I don't give a fuck what they are. You gotta understand how the law works, bitch. You go ahead and fuck these people up. You're going to jail. They already told you that. They shown you that already. You're going to jail, bitch, not them. They're going to be weird. Let us handle that, right? Were they a threat to you? Well, no, they're taking over America. We got the right to bitch, we're not under no emergency declaration, no emergency order, or no martial law, bitch, and we ain't going to issue no martial law because we know that if it all civil, all that shit is suspended and it's fair game. They need emergency declarations, emergency orders. They need all that shit. That shit ain't in place, motherfucker. What are you doing? Bitch, you're in jail now for terrorism, domestic terrorism. Because you took the law into your own hands. It's fucked up. We should be able to say, you know what? That's real over. They are taking that shit over. Holy shit, they just killed a couple people in there. They ain't telling you what? It cannot work like this. This shit is like make-believe movie shit that they're doing. Oh no, they're really doing that. I know. Okay, are you there? Are you fucking there? Is anybody in a panic? Are you there? Well, there are Venezuelan gangs taking over this shit and taking over that and this and that. So they went in guns blazing, shot motherfuckers and did all that. And there's dead people in there, right? Let me know. I want to know. There's dead people, and that's what somebody said that to me. This is what I told them. Did they kidnap, murder, rape? What did they do? What's going on? No one knows. Like, what? You really think that would happen and the police wouldn't be involved? Oh, wait. So fucking Johnny Roadblock could go into a school with an AR-15, they tell us, shoot the bitch up, and every agency in the fucking America will be there, and the shit will be on news for 3 months. They will have visuals, new laws, and everything, but they're going to let illegals come over and do the same thing, right? And not even a fucking security guard shows up. Man, get the fuck out of here with that stupid thought process. You completely have just left all rationality of your mind to come up with some shit to believe that bullshit. You got the Hells Angels headed to fucking Aurora, Colorado, and you mean to tell me the feds, ATF, all right, fucking Homeland Security, Border Patrol, fucking U.S. Customs and Borders, and none of these motherfuckers are interested. Meanwhile, I've seen Border Patrol, I've seen fucking state police, sheriffs, all the local surrounding police show up to a fucking Walmart for a report of a gun. Somebody with a gun, unconfirmed reports of somebody with a fucking gun inside Walmart. Y'all remember that shit? Shit happened here in Rochester. But all these agencies show up. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, what is, like, seriously? If this ain't a honey trap, I don't know what else to tell you. It's to get your ass. It's to get people who are thinking like that out of here under Obama's fucking bullshit law, right? Where they can hold you forever without a charge. Bitch, you motherfucker still in fucking prison without a charge. Schaefer Cox your ass, you know? They can try to Gavin sign your ass, but he got the fuck out of here. They was about to do him like that. You know, and a lot of other people. Like, come on, man. It does not happen. You know? Right, exactly. Boom. Exactly. You know? I mean, it is what it is. They're creating this situation to get a notion, to get a reaction to create the outcome. This is what they're doing. It's all ready to go. This is what I've been talking about for the longest. That's what they're gonna. The suspects are gonna look like me and you and everybody around us because that's the plan. And then they're gonna whip in the big one. You know, they already got everybody scared. You know, I was at the fair fucking Saturday, and a motherfucker just said you should have saw that shit, man. It was wild ass shit. It was fucking crazy, man. But again, I always have safety mapped out in my mind when I'm in large crowds. I already know, you know. So that was crazy at the fucking New York State Fair and shit. I'm like, yo, this shit wild, you know. Free and black folks do not mix, you know, no matter what the situation is. Free concert and black folks, it don't mix. Sorry, you know, and it's not a racial thing. It just is what it is. You know, even though there was all kind of people there, every race you could think of was there, you know, it's cool. But somebody said somebody was shooting. I'm like, are they running some kind of drill or something? You know, because people are like they were in lockdown. But that's a whole nother story. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just all over the place. But yeah, man, this shit, you know, and then Americans are like, yeah, we need it. People are siding with gangs and shit now. Like, wait a minute. So like this dude was talking about taking over apartment building and all this other shit. So wait a minute. I'm thinking like, okay, let's just say this is a real gang. So they like they can't stop killing each other. But when somebody comes into their area, it's like, I mean, this shit doesn't even make any sense. You keep killing each other, destroying your own communities, but you can be a righteous person against some other motherfuckers where it's the same, you know, may not be Venezuelans, but I mean, why they pick Venezuela? Well, because it's not a big population of Venezuelan. You know, they couldn't have picked Puerto Rico, Mexico, Cuba, shit like that, because a lot of them motherfuckers are in those communities doing the gang banging already. So they had to pick somebody, hey, Venezuela, because they pretty know, like, Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, all that shit, y'all kind of stick together. They got to get somebody outside, Venezuelans. I mean, think about this, the psychological shit that they're doing. Ain't no Venezuelans in the hood talking about some gang banging and been in America. This shit don't happen. No. It's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. So, this trips me out. Like, wait a minute. People can come together to stop somebody from taking over rundown fucking housing, but yet they don't want to come together to stop the shit that's going on in their own. Wait a minute, man. They don't want to stop fucking cities burning the fuck down. Like, wait, what? They don't want to stop, like, these motherfuckers are looking to loot the next fucking store. Like, what's going on here? Like, this shit is all fucked up. Like, this shit is crazy, man. Like, nobody was coming together stopping these protests around this bitch. Nobody was, they could take over all this. Hey, I guess, burn down fucking neighborhood stores and, loot neighborhood stores and fuck up neighborhoods. Nobody was running to say, look, we're going to stop this. This is nonsense. These motherfuckers are straight, we're going to war. Guns blazing. This dude said he got switches. Like, y'all got revolvers, machetes and shit. We got switches. Wait a minute. Y'all got that mentality, but y'all don't want to stop the shit going on in your own neighborhoods. Like, I don't, hey, it is what it is. These motherfuckers talking about going to war, but they can't just go to the community like, yo, let's just stop the beef, man. We don't need to be killing each other, man. We better off together. That's how you don't even got to use a bullet or a knife or a gun. Y'all ain't got to use social media. Y'all can just figure it out like, yo, why are we doing this? That's how these are agents. These are ops. These are motherfuckers informants. These are, motherfuckers that probably been on detail for a few years in these communities. Like, yo, I mean, come on, man. This shit don't even fit. Now, if it was some little young boys, I'll be like, yo, oh, shit. But these are like people that got some kind of intelligence. If these was like these little young boys out here doing all this gang banging, then I'm like, oh, shit, because there ain't no filter on them motherfuckers or no control. You can clearly see this motherfucker been totally misguided by society, family, and life. He's been deprived of, he's already been deprived of all his rights on his own. This motherfucker's, these some dangerous motherfuckers, And again, gangs are like this dude and the other people, like there's like, but they just gonna roll in town and be in a hotel? Like, what the fuck is this shit? The Hells Angels on motorcycles, like y'all rolling into a little ass Aurora fucking Colorado. Like, what? Where's CNN, Fox News, the recording all? Where's all these news stations to document all this? Oh no, they're gonna wait till something happens. Then you'll be documented. Then they'll be pushing the propaganda along with the Venezuelan shit. Shit is wild, man. Shit is wild as a bitch, man. It's wild, man. It's fucking crazy. But I gotta take a time out real quick. Give me like 2 minutes.
shot.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back, guys. So yeah, man, it's just so this world we live in, man, is hilarious, guys. It truly is hilarious, man. You know, and I don't make as much videos anymore because, I mean, it's just I don't know. I'll just shoot it out, and you could do the research. Like I be wanting to make videos, but it's like there's other shit to be doing. I'm building a whole nother platform. I'll let y'all know about it, in due time. But oh good. Happy solar return, Angel. Shout out to Angel Z. But I mean, it's just gonna get more wild, guys. It's just this where it's going, man. Like I said, I don't know what's gonna happen during the election, but there's no fucking way a president's coming in and we're gonna ride another 4 years. It's that I know for 100% sure it ain't fucking happening. It's not happening. Sorry. And when the election night comes and they announce, whoever, that shit is gonna be like they're doing in fucking what? July they had the fucking July, August, September. Look, we got November, December, January. I'm talking Venezuela. So it's the same shit. And it's the same thing, man. There's no fucking way that there's just going to be another president coming in and they're going to do business as usual. I don't see it, guys. I don't see it. I hope I'm wrong. I need another 4 years, of a stable fucking society. I could use another 4 years. I'll be beyond good. I'm hoping for more time in the functioning system like this. Like I don't want to, because once you see and understand law, okay, when this shit comes crashing down, you're a fucking slave, man. It is. You don't own shit, so you're not gonna obtain the shit that you got if you think you own fucking property, if you think you own your house, you think you own fucking land, you think you have so much money, bitch. That shit is an illusion, and you are gonna be shown it's an illusion. They've done this already. They've been doing it in fucking China, guys. They've been eliminating the fucking. There isn't gonna be any. It's you're rich or you're poor. Okay, that's it. There's only rich and poor. There's no middle class. There's no such thing around the world as a fucking middle class. It's rich and poor. Look around. There's no fucking thing. They've been destroying middle class for a long time. The middle class built what their new world order, and that's it. It's got to go. It's either you're rich or you're poor. Point blank, period. And you just, take Venezuela. There's Venezuelans that come over. There was Venezuelans that went to my son's private school years ago. Their family was considered rich. They owned a business, and they were considered rich. All right. If you don't own your own business or in government, you're poor. That's what they look at it, because you got to go work, and your wage is going to be shit. That's what they're going to do here, guys. Minimum wage is going up and this and that. That's why they had to create a universal basic income. Bitch, that's a poor man. You got to have a fixed universal basic income that you can only have. Okay. No, you can't go obtain this and obtain. No, this is what you're at. It just is what it is. So, hey, man, this is what they're doing here. They got to destroy it. Middle class or rich. And rich means, it's like, who said it? Was it Yuval Harari? or was it Elon Musk? One of them motherfuckers was like, yo, there's a, or who fuck, one of them rich fuckers was like, I think it was Elon Musk. He was like, there's a lot of wasteful billionaires, they said. Like, what? I couldn't believe they said that. They said there's a lot of wasteful billionaires, like useless billionaires with useless companies that don't do anything for anything. They want to eliminate them motherfuckers too, guys, because they don't contribute. In their words, they don't contribute to the agenda, which is like climate change, this global shift to, all this shit. They want to eliminate those companies. Plus, they get in their way from making even more money because they're like, well, fuck, I'll buy that company. We'll fuck it up and I'll buy it. That's the true definition of protest. That protest is actually a legal commercial term, and they use that to take fucking businesses. It's been attacked. They use it for many, many, many years. They see a business they want, they'll sanction it, they'll protest against it, they'll get people to say something happened or this product, and then once the company gets harmed, they'll come in and offer to buy the company, and the company will be thinking like, man, I'm losing money, I'm losing this, and I'm losing that, da-da-da, and then they come in, buy the fucking company, and then retool it, rename it, and now it's booming. They do. Oh, shit. Damn, can y'all hear me? Did y'all lose me for a second? Did y'all lose me for a second? My phone clicked off. Sorry about that. Let me know if y'all can still hear me. Oh, okay. Y'all can still hear me. Because my phone be shutting off. It gets low. I don't be setting this battery save shit that just automatically be doing it. But yeah, so again, shout out to all you guys. But it's a wild ass world we living in, man. But can you believe that? This Venezuelan shit, And don't get me wrong, don't see people look at shit, oh, it's fake. It's this. It don't matter if it's fake. I'm not talking about this. These motherfuckers are about to do real shit. Meaning real shit's gonna happen. Meaning shit is gonna go down. Meaning they're gonna get other people to get this mentality. So it's serious. I don't say this to be like, oh, shrug it off. Hell no, I say to be prepared and ready. Be prepared and ready. I would love for they talk that shit in Rochester. I'll be right there with fucking on the ground. Like, yo, look, let's see what's up with this shit. I would love to be in a fucking area where that shit's happening. So, yeah, don't sit there and think, oh, it's fake or it's this or it's not happening. No, shit is happening. Remember 9/11? There were 2 buildings that were standing, and then 3 came down, and people died. So they really did shit. I don't give a fuck what people, they really did it. Remember Mr. 19? Yeah, it might not have been nothing, but they really ran that shit. They really did a lot of damage, and still damage is being done from it. That's a whole nother story about the whole Mpox shit. Man, these motherfuckers are relentless, man. They're relentless. So, but yeah, just remember, guys, in reality, what these motherfuckers are doing, talking about going to do all this and then this, don't fucking happen. Sorry. Maybe in Chicago, I'll give that. But the way that motherfucker come on talking this shit like that, no, bitch, because they're coming looking for you and everybody else. Like, come on, man. You can't dig a booger. You talking about going to do this and that to people, like, especially in this shit. Man, no, their target is you. They need mentalities like that out of here. You're called, like, dissent. You see, in Venezuela, they're talking about dissent, rounding up dissent. So I told y'all, this shit, Trump shit, man, shit. They might pull a fast one, and you may see something that they like, oh, he staged this or he did this, and oh, now he's a threat. And anyone like it or thinks like that's a threat. Now we got to round up dissenters, people that don't follow what we're doing. And that will be their democracy because, that's what they're fucking pushing. So this shit's going to get wild, guys. Every single society that collapsed in history, every change of regime, every change of everything, they've always targeted the ones that ain't playing along with their shit. That should have been known the day you became awoken and understanding what the fuck we live in. Even the fucking Bible says that. So, hey, crazy. So you gotta understand, like, we're in some serious times. Know your fucking AR-15 and all your guns and shit. All our guns ain't for fucking go fighting on tyranny and government. Them bitches is for protecting yourself. That's it. All right, that just is what it is. Protect yourself. When a threat comes to you, that's how you rightfully deal with it. Going out looking for a threat, nope, you're gone. See ya. That shit doesn't even really make any sense. People like, we're going to fight for America. Well, you're fighting the wrong motherfuckers. It's like, y'all going there. You're going the opposite fucking way. Colorado, Chicago, y'all going the wrong fucking way. You're supposed to be headed east in the 15 fucking square miles. That's where you're supposed to be headed. What the fuck? That's where you're supposed to be headed. Like there. Not over there. You're supposed to be headed there. Not with a gun. With your fucking mouth, pen, and a paper saying, bitch, we're done with your shit. Get the fuck out of here. Now we need to ratify this bill, that law, this law, that law. Oh, look, you don't see 100 million motherfuckers behind me? Ain't nobody got a gun. Leave your gun at home. That will be the message. Leave your fucking gun at home. Bitch, they can't kill a million of us. What the fuck you scared for? Your gun don't make you tough. Fuck out of here. A real man is gonna come like that with 1 million motherfuckers, 100 million motherfuckers. That's what the true fear. They don't give a fuck about your guns. They see 100 million without guns. Oh, they're scared. They're like, oh shit, these motherfuckers, they ain't fucking around. I don't think the gig is up, guys. Yeah, let's get up out of here. All right, call Air Force One through fucking up 500 and get them bitches so we can get the fuck out of here. They figured it out. That's what they're afraid of. They don't give a fuck about your guns. Their whole plan is to get you out of your gun. Use that shit for safety. That's what you got it for. Motherfucking nature has built-in weaponry for themselves to defend. That's what you got to defend. Defend yourself with it. Use that shit as you're supposed to. We got the wrong idea. They got us in the setup mind. Get out of the setup mind. You don't need a fucking. You have enough. You don't need a fucking weapon. Fuck, they're gonna mow down everybody. No, they're not gonna do that. And if they do, then the weapons come because people are gonna back the shit. They say, look, man, it's 500,000 of us that's going here. We ain't bringing a fucking pocket knife, but we'll defend ourselves. Y'all got our back, right? We're the first line. That's the most strategic shit you can fucking ever do. We're going to talk with paper. That's what they're afraid of. They'll come for you more if you did that than if you came with fucking guns. 1,000 people with guns versus 100, 500,000 without them. They're more scared of the 500,000 without the guns. They'll eliminate the 100,000 guns. 1,000 guns. They'll eliminate that shit. The ones that's coming without it, unarmed, oh shit, you can't do that. When they're armed, there's justification for all kinds of shit. And I'm not saying that to like not be. I'm telling you, you got to get into a defensive instead of an offensive because they're looking for the offensive-minded motherfuckers that's going to get drawn out, go to an apartment building, and get some, oh, wait, where'd the illegals go? Well, they left here and moved to another apartment. You just went in here as some fucking terrorists, terrorized all these people who are, they look undocumented, but fortunately they have all their papers. Now you're going to jail, bitch. Oh, damn, that was so wrong. Oh my God, that was so bad. We can't have that anymore. Create new laws. That's where they're going. That's where they're going. You know? I'll tell you, pack as many fucking guns, rifles as you fucking can possibly, and bullets that you could possibly fucking get a hold of. Because you're gonna need them shits for defense. Right? Because then if a gang like Venezuelans come to try to take your shit, you are willy-nilly, rightfully, to just start picking them off, headshots all over the place. And guess what? As the law states now, you're good. They came to you. You don't. Everybody knows you don't go to a fuck. You don't. What the fuck? You don't go to anybody's. You don't go anywhere. Fuck you going somewhere for? You know? Fuck you going? They ain't did shit to you. The fuck? Now, if they do shit to people, that's a whole different story. And there's case laws on that. You know? It is what it is. That's a whole. We ain't talking about that. You know? And again, you know, you guys, just the way it is. It's just the way it is, man. It's a game. We're playing a game. We're not playing fucking. We're playing an actual real life game. This isn't a fucking like a fucking make believe fucking game where they're taking over that apartment. They don't got no right to take over whatever the fuck they're taking over. Let's go get them out of there and fuck yeah. That in a video game type world, in a world where, you know what? Honestly, when people are fed up, that's what should be going the fuck on. But right now, we're not at that. You got to look at the point in time where we're not at that time yet. We're not at that time. There's a time where people should have came the fuck together and said, hold on, what's really going on here? Let's check this shit out. Right? And then if they pull out a gun on you, patow, patow, patow. That's different. These motherfuckers, you got to look at the rhetoric. They're talking about guns blazing. We're going to take this shit back. You know, like, and they got gangs. Gangs got guns. The psychological mind frame that they're putting everybody in lets you know where they're going. Okay. No. Think about it. So, yeah, man. So, yeah, I just gotta, just had to come drop that this morning because it just blows my mind. But like I said, y'all, just be prepared. You know, whatever they got going on, though, sometimes you gotta, don't think like you gotta lose. You gotta understand what time we're in. Like, we can't control it all. Like, okay, you gotta know, pick your battles. You can't control it. I'm not about to get that bandwagon mentality. Like, I'm over here. Shit, everybody got to deal with that shit. It's defense mode. Like, people are waiting for something that's already happening. Like, I'm already in that. I'm already in the situation where if this shit is like really going down, I'm already there. It just don't look like it. Like, nah, that ain't my business over there. That ain't none of my motherfucking business. Just like at the fair, like everybody running and duck. Hey, I see people move, I move. The situation literally, it was probably like 15 fucking 20,000 people in this one park where there's like a Rick Ross performance. It's free. I walked over there. Me, my oldest son, and my wife walked over there, and I was like, all right. And it was no one really there. It was probably like 100 people. We were just chilling, and then it was like almost about to start, and then like everybody started. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, all right, well, we're gonna stand right over here. See, there's a way out right here, clear. There's like 20 state trooper cars right here. All right, if anything pops off, this is the way we going right there. I already mapped it out. No, I'm not gonna panic. Fuck, I've been through all kind of situations. So we standing there checking it out, and then fucking all of a sudden, I think I forgot what I was doing. I look up because you can hardly hear the shit anyway from where we're at. And then all of a sudden you see people start running. I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like, fuck, I ain't about to figure it out. Turn. I got my wife's hand. Boom, we running. My son, like, come on, we go this way. Boom. I turn around, look, them motherfuckers still run. Like, what the fuck going on? People like, they're shooting. I'm like, shooting? I didn't hear shit. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm like, yo. So we dipped out, went out, like, got into the fair. We're like literally 50 yards from the fair. We're in the fair. Motherfuckers still running through the fair. Everybody's like, what's going on? And you see people just start panicking. I'm like, all right, look. My other sons was on a ride. I'm like, yo, come on. They're like, what's the fuck? What they were like, what's going on? I'm like, man, I don't know. They said they're shooting, but everybody's running and panicking. And it's in the fair alone, there's probably 100,000 people. Like, it's crazy. So I'm like, fuck, all right, well, we dipping. We headed straight for the fucking exit. And then people just running and shit. And I'm just looking around, okay, we're good because there's not a mob of people. All I was worried about is what? Trampled. Getting trampled. As long as ain't nobody around me, I'm good. I'm observing everything. So nobody's getting trampled, nothing like that. And then like people started running the other direction toward them. Like, where the fuck is going on? The shit was weird. That's why I gotta look. I look back. I'm like, man, they probably was running some kind of fucking crowd control shit, and they probably was orchestrating all this shit because there's people running from all kinds of directions and shit. It's weird as fuck. But we was headed to the exit. The nearest exit wasn't a lot of people. But looking up, just people falling over. A lady fell in front of me. I stopped, helped her up. People like, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know, but you should be leaving. Don't ask what the fuck going on. Get out of. You don't see all these people running mayhem, and kids, young kids, and this shit is wild, man. I love fairs. Always have loved fairs. So we get out to the exit, and to kind of find out, them motherfucker, he was still here performing the music, but everybody left the fucking fair. Then the traffic was gridlocked for fucking hours. But I already had shit strategically planned where I parked. I went, got in the car. I was in the one little traffic line to get out of the parking lot for not even 10 minutes. And then I go through Syracuse, and then I pull off and I put the directions in. Boom. Told me my bad. My phone overheated. My phone overheated, y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Sorry about that. But I don't know where I was at with the whole fair thing. But it was just wild. I'll do a video on that another time. All right, y'all can hear me? Yeah, I don't. I just when y'all hear, just don't even mention them people, man. Honestly, it's just bad energy. Don't even mention them. All the shit going on in the world, I don't even think they know. I don't even. They ain't worth mentioning. So yeah, like that shit was crazy. But just to see, the people pay, how people panic, how they react. It's pretty crazy, man. You know, it's pretty crazy. But always keeping calm, remaining calm. Like, yo, make sure whoever you with, y'all good. Analyze the situation. You know, hey, you'll be all right. You know. So again, it's a lot that's going on, man, and it's just gonna keep more and more. You know, so more and more. I mean, the shit don't stop. So it's gonna be interesting. I told you guys, it's already fucking September 4th, man. It'll be October 1st before you can, when it's next week, in like in react the end of this month is going to feel like it was only 1 week. That's how fast this shit goes by. You know, it's gonna go by so fast, man. So I say we gotta be, prepared for whatever they got going on, whatever they got going on. I don't recommend urban areas, you know, because if you look at these nations that collapse, man, like it's a point in time where, you're not gonna be able to do what you normally do, Just is what it is, man. All right, my phone's hot. The other one, people calling the motherfucker. So I'm about to get off here. So shout out to all you guys. Happy solar return to Angel. Shout out to all you guys. And yeah, man, just stay up, pay attention. They got a lot of shit going on. A lot of stuff. You know, don't get caught in it. Don't believe the hype. But they're gonna be doing real shit. So peace and love, everybody, and I'll talk to you later.